Hey there everybody, back again with another video today. Um, so there's been a lot of talk about going to war with Syria, or doing a strike, or what the fuck ever. And I want to tell you, bad idea, bunch of bullshit, you're being fed lies. Okay? Now, I'm going to say, yes, a lot of people were killed, there were like chemical weapons and shit used. Again, a lot of people were killed, and that was very bad, that is very sad. Not a good thing, okay? The government wants to start a war with Syria because they think they have some sort of chemical weapon or something. Look, I don't know all the facts, okay? I'm gonna be honest. All I know is from what I hear on TV and on the internet. But from what I hear, they want to do a strike or something. They want to start another war, basically, okay? Now, let me tell you, the last war we fought in Iraq or Iran, wherever the fuck it was started because they thought they had weapons of mass destruction, which they didn't. A war started on a hunch or a lie or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm trying to say. If we start another war with this country, it's probably going to escalate to another 10-year thing. Okay? And that just means a whole lot more dead soldiers, basically. Sure, in the last war, we got Bin Laden, and, bunch of other shit happened, blah, blah, blah. Let's face it, it was really over oil. That's basically what it boils down to. And, just let me say, I'm not anti-government. I want my government to be good, but the way it's doing shit nowadays is not good. I want to like my government, because the government is supposed to be good, not bad, and full of fucking liars. Some guy, what the fuck was his name? John Kerry. John Kerry, who the fuck he is. He used a photo in a speech he made either today or yesterday. It was a photo of a bunch of dead people, like, all lined up and covered up and shit. And they're like, this is what happens in Syria. And some people did some research. For one, the photo was not from Syria. It was from Iraq or something. And it was from 2003. Okay? They are trying to get people rallied up, like, hey, we want to start a war with this country. Do a strike and attack and what the fuck ever, for whatever reason. Syria must have something the government wants or something. And they are trying to get people rallied up. And I don't think people are falling for it this time. Alright? If we start another war in this country, it's going to last for years. It's not going to be a simple strike. And maybe this time people might get fed up, like, hey, we're not going to let the USA push us around anymore and shit. Let's take it to their soil, and then people over here get killed. Okay? It could happen. If fucking people can smuggle drugs in a submarine under the water and no one know about it, I think a government can make a submarine that could land some people on U.S. soil. Alright? This should not be done. I don't think we need to be involved, basically. I'm not even sure if they know who did the attack. They're saying it was the government. Some are saying it was rebels. Some say it was some other group. Okay, they want to start a strike, an attack, a war on a hunch. And, the last time that happened, it turned out to be false. And that war lasted for like 10 or 11 years. Don't believe what the government says about the stuff happening overseas. Because I really think they're just trying to start another war. And I'm not anti-war. or some fucking hippie or something. But I'm just saying, I don't think we need to get involved. I don't think we need to send people over there. Good people who could die for no fucking reason at all. It's like, people who died in the last war. Was it really worth it? A bunch of, like, hundreds of thousand people died or something just so we can get, like, 3 or 4 dudes and take down some sort of terrorist organization that, by the way, is still up and running. But, these are my thoughts on this whole Syria thing. I don't think we should be involved. There's other countries like, hey, it's like, I think it was England or France or maybe both, like, hey, you want to do a strike on them, you can do that by yourself. We don't want nothing to do with it. And if we attack them, I don't know where I read this, something about Russia and China. What if they fight against us while we're there fighting Syria or something? This is very fucking complicated, okay? But, to put it simple, we shouldn't do a strike. We shouldn't attack. We should do more research into what the fuck happened and try and find out the real fucking people who did this. Because, in my mind, the government is saying it was the Syrian government just to start another war of some kind for whatever secret reason the government has. I know that sounds crazy. But these are my thoughts. Let me know what you think down below. If you're thinking about joining the army, don't. Because in the next 3 years, we're probably going to go to war again. With who? I don't know. Could be Syria, could be China, could be Russia. Hell, it could be the South Pole for all I fucking know. But if you're thinking of joining the army, for the love of fucking God, don't fucking do it. There's no sense in dying in some hellish place like the Antarctic or in the middle of a desert or getting blown up by what the fuck ever for no fucking reason at all. And again, I will say, people died, there was some sort of chemical attack, and that's very bad. Whoever did that should be punished, but we need to find out who the fuck that was. Okay, there was a lot of dead children. I don't like children, but when I found out like 1,000 dead children were like dead, okay, I had a little tear in my eye, okay? And that's coming from someone who does not like children. Okay? People should not have to live like that. In fear of the gas attacks and shit. And attacking them is only going to make things worse. Alright? I think it's like half a war zone over there now. I'm not sure. But if we attack, that's going to make it a full war zone. And just more people are going to die. Innocent people. Not just bad people. But I digress. These are my thoughts on, attacking Syria or whatever. Try and avoid it at all costs. Because it may just end up biting us in the ass. And please, if you're thinking of joining the army, don't. It's not worth it. Why defend this country if they're just going to lie to us? But, these are my thoughts. If I end up dead within the next few days, I'm not planning to kill myself anytime soon, just in case the government's watching. If I get in some sort of car accident, I can't drive and have no desire to, so not going to be in any car accidents. Because, people who try to report the truth, mysterious things happen to them. Accidents. But let me know your thoughts down below. I'm Casket King. I will see you guys next video, which will probably be uploaded in the next 20 minutes. This one's going to sound really fucking crazy, but hey, there may be some truth to it. Goodbye.